All right, guys, good morning, everybody, or good evening. Actually, this is the last recap that I'm going to do before I'm going to Antarctica. We had some amazing explosive moves on NVDA. As you know, NVDA all-time high was at $505, and then as you see, exploded yesterday from 495 all the way up to 523, and then today also this explosive move continued, which really is just crazy the way that NVDA is popping up. AMD same move, crazy move of AMD. It's just going up the last 2 days from 140 is now trading almost at 150. I'm gonna actually see that 150 27, which is the high of this day, and I'm really looking forward to see that. So today was a really amazing trading day. I unfortunately had bad time on Nvidia. I got shorted that. I got squeezed a couple of times, but AMD was really made my day, and I still have the last part of my AMD, and I'm gonna see if I can sell at $150 price range. And I added a little bit more on TNA on the pullback that we got. So yesterday we had this nice run, and yeah, I think I'm gonna be not trading for the next 2 weeks. Hopefully the market doesn't collapse in the next 2 weeks. Today we gap down, but really everything bounced back in the Qs and SPY, and right now they're trading at the green. Both of them, IWM still is a little bit weak, but hopefully it can get back to $205. So let's see what we traded on AMD. So the semiconductors are on fire. So I traded at the open multiple times, essentially 4 times. Eventually we got that trade that I wanted. So somebody in the chat room called it 1 minute open range breakup. I took that trade, popped up, I sold some for the breakup 147.50, and then quickly drop, and I got a stop out on it. So actually this trade turned out to be a negative trade for me because I partialed and most of it I get out. Came back up, squeezed above the VWAP, I went long. When I added more, I really thought that if it stays above the VWAP, it's going to go above 147.13. Dropped, I got a stopped out. Came back up again, I went long, added more, and so okay, this time really we're gonna go, and dropped, and I got stopped out again. So this is the third trade that I did. So that's the third trade that I'm doing. But if I knew if it stays above the VWAP, it's gonna go up again. We had this. This is the previous day close, and we had this really explosive move yesterday, and I knew if it stays above the VWAP, it's gonna go. Especially at the open, we also popped up with really seeing big ask, and the book map was really level bullish as well. Eventually, we came back up again. I added more, popped up to 147, 147. A partial that, and I added on the pullback, and I knew this is gonna go exploding, and that's why I went very heavy. And as you see, I just want to walk you through my trades. Really sold off, and partialed out, and then I added back again for the break of 148. I added in a couple of times for the break of 148, and as you see, it did pop up, and I just held it all the way up to the afternoon, and all the way up to 148.80 was another level that I got out, and hold it. 149.20 was another partial that I did, and I hope that I can actually get that towards 149. It actually did trade as a 920 as well. So all these bounces up. I missed partialing right at the open. So it turned out to be a really nice trade with 3 more ads on the way. So it turned out to be very profitable. Tesla was really nice drop at the open. Brian shorted that very nicely, came all the way up to 231.93, the daily level, bounced back. I really unfortunately couldn't take a really good trade on it, so I chased it and I got out of it quickly. So I was really setting off because of the news, and Nvidia gave me a really hard time at the open. I tried to short it multiple times, so I went long, I got stopped out, and then I flipped my short. I partialed some, and then I shorted a couple of more times. Really didn't want to sell off, and I got out of it completely. And as you see, it really squeezed back up after that. And after that, it's just a gamma squeeze and just keeps going up, and all the way up to 540. We'll probably see 550 very time soon. I think this move is because the semiconductor is really going crazy. All right, so that's it, guys. That is pretty much the training. So I am excited to go to Antarctica. Tomorrow we're gonna fly. We checked all of our luggage and gear check, and tomorrow morning we're gonna fly into Antarctica. It's a 4 hours flight from Punta Arenas to Union Glacier, and then we set up the camps, and then we continue. And hopefully, I should be back in 2 weeks. See how it goes. And yeah, Nvidia is pushing up toward all-time high, and AMD, I think we will see 150 again on AMD. Thank you so much, guys. Again, so I'm gonna finish the day very nicely. Again, a really heavy loss on the Nvidia at the open, but AMD really turned out to be very nice. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully, I'll keep these positions open: TNA and VOO. And these puts that I sold are really well into profit, so I'll just keep the position out. I'll sell AMD at the end of the day, or if we get to 150. Thank you so much, guys, and have a good day. So we had a really good two trading days from Punta Arenas.